equal to 110. For icing, we had 0.4i has to be less than or equal to 32. For prep time, we had 0.1p plus 0.15i has to be less than or equal to 15. And for oven space, we had p plus I has to be less than or equal to 140. And our two common sense constraints were p is greater than or equal to 0 and I is greater than or equal to 0.
Okay, for your earnings, you get $1.50 for each plain cookie, and then you get $2 for every iced cookie. Okay, and there's no limit for like how much money you can make, and we're trying to find the maximum profit. So what we did was we graphed all 4 of these inequalities on a graph, and then we put them all on one graph.
So for each one of our individual graphs, this is the graph for the dough. And then we have one for how much time it took, the icing, and the oven space. And then we put them all on one graph. And first we made a profit line for making $140, which was this one. Then we moved the line up, and the equation for that line was -3/4 plus 70. So we changed the y-intercept and the up here, and then we ended up with a maximum, the point that was on our maximum profit line was 75 plain and 50 iced.
Okay. The dough would be 0.1 times 75, 1 times 75 plus 0.7 times 50, you get 110. And icing is 20. 0.4 times 50 times is 15, and 0.1 times 75 plus 0.15 times 50. Oven space is 125. It's 75 plus 50. The profit is 212.5. And it's 1.5 times 75 plus 2 times 50. And then you can make 125 dozen. You make 75 plain and 50 ice cookies.